evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The stands here bedecked. Going for goal! Oh, a very decent attempt. Lazio will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Well, I think the understanding, Peter, in this team has developed to an instinctive level whereby the pass and move philosophy is executed with great precision now.
Back into the middle, plays it through. Lulic plays it in. Firmly met.
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Oh, that's quite incredible!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opener.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
England didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Correa! Correa! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Lazio take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
And here's Sterling. Surely, chance! And it's Lulic. Luis Alberto. Up for the header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Dyer. Sancho, Jordan Henderson, big chance! That comes as a mighty relief. Maguire picks it up from the goal kick. Dyer. Sterling. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Lulic. Immobile. Plays it out to the wing. Correa. Savic. Lucas. Lulic. Acerbi. Luis Felipe. Acerbi. Savic. Radu. Radu goes looking. Now the counter. It's a promising ball. Now it's Kane. Now it's Sterling. That's a good ball to find him. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Dyer. But it's Dele Alli. Lulic tries to get it forward quickly. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It has got through to him. And the half-time whistle goes. Any views on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Lobs it in gently. Header! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Dyer. Now it's Kane. Oh, shooting chance! Back of the net! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
England give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Lucas, forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And now the breakaway with a delicate ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That's a decent ball. Has gone out. That is very well defended. Henderson drives it forward. Sancho. Savic battles to win it back.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Dyer, who's made his mark on this game. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
England have been showing a newly found sharpness out there. They've been good playing down the middle of late.
And back to base. Strakosha sends that a long way. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Breaks on here. Here it comes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Luis Alberto dinks one in, cut out in the nick of time. Dele Alli. He's pinged one through here. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Fence has got rid of that. Kane. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Dyer is the guilty party there. He's got away. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Barkley gets it back, plays it back. It's Rashford! He scores! And what a climax we have here!
England are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, it's been shapes to shoot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. And he heaves it forward. Dyer. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's come through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Berisha tries lifting it over. That intervention was very necessary. And that's it. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
England never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They looked slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. Just not good enough.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, the scourge of soap. Has a pop! The Netherlands given another corner. Promes. Cut out in the nick of time. Sterling with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front...
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Ali really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Jordan Henderson. Sterling spreads it towards the left. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Rice tries to get it forward quickly. Van der Beek. And it's Memphis Depay. Wijnaldum, he's pinged one through here. Now it's Memphis Depay. Hits one! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Sterling concedes a free kick for that. Dele Alli. Rashford. Kane. Out to the left it goes. Van der Beek. And here's Kane. He's gone for it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Dele Alli. Good ball, it's found its target. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Sterling. Van der Beek gets it back. Jordan Henderson. And here's Kane.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, good interception. Zago drives it forward. Has he picked him out? That's a brilliant interception. Away from immediate danger. Van der Beek. Has a hit! Rice plays it forward. Played back in. Chooses to go back. Played out to the right. Sterling. Lovely feet. And it's Henderson. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
England need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Jordan Henderson.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Stripped. Van der Beek hoists it forward. Keane does well there, alert. Rice. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. The Netherlands get it back again. And the finish! Oh, they did so well to set it up.
Memphis Depay quickly pounced onto that. It was very nicely worked.
Jordan Henderson. Rashford is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Kane. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Sterling. And here's Rashford. He's in! And a shot!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Memphis Depay. Maguire. Dele Alli gets it out to the wing. Sterling tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Memphis Depay. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Van der Beek. Memphis Depay. Oh, good ball. That's surely a foul. Free kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. And it's Van Dijk. Now it's Memphis Depay. Sancho. Barkley. Good ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Danger averted for now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Kane.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Jordan Henderson. It's anyone's ball.
England are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Memphis Depay.
The Netherlands certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Wijnaldum. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Gets the better of his man. And here's Depay. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The Netherlands presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Memphis Depay! And the ball's come out. Turns and goes back. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your reflections then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, as the fans make their way home. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Son Heung-min! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Oh, good interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. He spotted the run and played him through. Wanyama. Lucas Moura. Son Heung-min. And here's Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Pogba. Martial hoists it forward. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter. Once he got into that position, it's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Shaw tries to get it forward quickly. Lo Celso. Mata did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And it's Lingard. He's made sure that that won't get through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Manchester United seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Alderweireld battles to win it back. Son Heung-min, it's got through to him, and now it's Kane! And he's done it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Tottenham get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
And it's Son Heung-min. Kane! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's played forward, and they win it back again. Maguire gets into the right position to intercept. It's Kane! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Lingard. Chance! Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min drives it forward. Maguire goes looking. And it's Rashford. He's in! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, sweet as you like! About as smooth as it gets! Right back in the game! Almost. Kane with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pogba gets it back. It's come through. Referee has just said play on. Maguire plays it forward. Martial plays it forward. The referee's awarded a free kick. Fred. Over to the left. Martial. Oh, sweet feet. Son Heung-min. Kane. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen So far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Tottenham head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Rose. Alderweireld. Wanyama. Lo Celso. Pogba. Lingard has created one goal already. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Fred. And it's Juan Mata. Rashford. Rashford! Lucas Moura tries to get it forward quickly. It's a brilliant interception. They're really... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Lingard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Lucas Moura. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Martial. Come loose. Manchester United have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Martial needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's Son Heung-min! In it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Tottenham take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Ali. Shaw. Played towards the front men. Rashford. Dele Alli. Lo Celso. He's found his man. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Lo Celso tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Gets the better of his man. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And it's Lingard. He's in, surely. Rashford. Cleared away. He's got option, and they've been caught out here. Rashford goes up and over. Dele Alli. Now it's Ali. Son Heung-min. Dele Alli. Well weighted. He's had a go! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. No, not quite.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Dyer drives it forward. Now it's Ali. Lo Celso. And it's Martial. Gorgeous control there. Time to deliver. Could be thinking about a shot here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Dyer. Ali. Good idea, just poorly executed. Right through the middle. Good turn. Rashford! It's in! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Majesty, real chance! Really well taken goal. Rarely outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
4 in, and that's that. Tottenham, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central position.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. Piontek! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Piontek really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Cleared away. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And he's cut it out. Tagliafico gets good distance on it. Di Maria with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
In with the challenge. Piontek. Piontek. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Dybala. Poland applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Click. That's a good ball to find him. He's got... Has a go! Di Maria. Martinez. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Lewandowski. He's there to receive it. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Poland! There is the breakthrough.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have our breakthrough.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Clears it out of harm's way. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And the through ball is intercepted. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Lewandowski. Shoots! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try...
Tries a shot! And it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lo Celso. Dybala, and it's played forward. Dybala, Martinez, looking for a corner. Paredes with the short one. Tagliafico plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Pinged forward. Lewandowski. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Krychowiak tries. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Martinez! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Lo Celso, and here's Dybala. He's come loose. Martinez, and Martinez! Up towards the front line, cuts it out. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's half-time here. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Poland utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And he goes for goal! No, that's just wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Piontek, Lewandowski. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Krychowiak. Krychowiak drives it forward. Now surely, a chop and a shot! Paredes. Lo Celso goes looking. Now it's Dybala. He's found his man. He's Martinez! Oh, denied at the last.
Martinez really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
Away from immediate and the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Tries to get it clear. Well read, he sorted that out. Piontek, already of course on the score sheet. Click. Tagliafico battles to win it back. Has he picked him out? And Messi sticks it away!
Argentina are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Martinez. Messi. Messi! Piontek. Needed a better pass there. Glick plays it forward. Hoists it forward. And that has put a stop to that. Ball through needs to be good here. Forward it goes. Martinez plays it out to the wing. Klich. Bednarek. Piontek. Poland couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. This could spell danger. Glick tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Dybala. Di Maria. Di Maria goes up and over. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Managed to get it away. Otamendi. Pereira. Lewandowski. Out to the right. Oh, they can break here. Blaszczykowski. Gets away from his opponent. Timely intervention. Lanzini. Messi. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Massive leap! Lanzini. And it's played forward. That's not going to make it. And it's Lanzini. And here's Aguero. He has a hit! Szczesny trying to get there. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And there goes the final whistle. Poland were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Poland won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter part...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Fekir. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Griezmann simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Pavard tries to clear. And it's Varane. Rafael Varane. Now it's Griezmann. Has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Matuidi. Conte. Neither side yet able to find the net. Matuidi. Kante goes looking. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Gorgeous control there, going through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
And here's Griezmann. Matuidi. And it's Fekir. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Great leap! He will be livid with himself.
Matuidi just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Conte. Fekir. Conte. Griezmann drives it forward. Conte. Griezmann. Conte. Fekir. Cut out in the nick of time. Matuidi doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Mbappe. Forward it goes. Pogba. And it's Griezmann. Fekir. Fekir! Hoists it forward. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Gets the better of his man. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Griezmann has a hit! Goal!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little...
And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
France head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Well, the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Pavard. And here's Griezmann. Oh, the ball's... Oh, real... Mbappe! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Mendy can get it clear. Matuidi. And it's Fekir.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Tries a shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now it's Fekir. Mbappe. He's there to... It's Griezmann! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Griezmann put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Pavard. Mbappe, looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Matuidi. Fekir. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And the defence can get it clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, shooting chance! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Matuidi. Mbappe. Decent looking ball. Conte. Massive leap! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception.
And the shot! Disappointing finish in the end.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Pavard, and it's played forward. Here's the through ball. Mbappe! And in it goes. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was it.
He's gone for it! Sticks it away! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Varane plays it forward. Ball through needs to be good here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Lobs it in gently. Moussa Sissoko. It's out for a goal kick. Dembele. Sidibe. Matuidi. Mbappe. Well read, he sorted that out. Sissoko tries to get it forward quickly. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Moussa Sissoko. Now a chance to break. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Dembele.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, good interception. Conte. Varane cuts it out. Pogba. Matuidi. Forward it goes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
France won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here. And it's Benzema! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Casemiro. Modric. Casemiro. And it's James Rodriguez. Marcelo. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Benzema really got caught in a trap there and he just couldn't get out.
Modric. Bale. Hazard! Oh, great save, real class.
Hazard is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Casemiro. Modric. And it's played forward. And it's Marcelo. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Hazard. Has a goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Defending of the desperate variety. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Casemiro. Hazard. Modric. It's a fabulous position. Benzema. He's had a shot. He's delivered all right.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front and they really commit forward.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And back to base. Sergio Ramos. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Benzema, this could spell danger. Benzema was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Modric. And it's Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos. Modric. Toni Kroos. Modric. Hazard. Has a pop! They've scored!
Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Casemiro. James. Hazard goes for goal! Goal! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Marcelo hoists it high. Well, they can break here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Varane cuts it out. And it's Bale. He's gone for it! And the ball's come out! And he just whacks it away. And the first half is done. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, hits one! Superb goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Up to meet it! Oh, the ball's come loose! Modric tries a pass forward. He's picked him out. He's left his man. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Madrid have a free kick. And here's James, over to the left. Marcelo crosses it in low. Marcelo, Modric. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Well, the pressure is relentless, it's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force up.
Has a pop! Modric, and the follow-up! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Rafael Varane. Modric. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Benzema. Benzema is flagged offside. Madrid are making a change now. Marcelo. And it's Bale. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Good take, and he's had a look. Benzema gets flagged offside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And here's Azar. It's got... tries a shot! Modric goes looking. Forward it goes. Corner it is then. Varane can get it clear. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And here's Azar. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, it's Azar! Sticks it away!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Bale. Now it's Benzema.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Varane does well there, alert.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Madrid have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. So we have a double... And the finish! Really well taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. All square again into the dying minutes. Dashing forward at pace. Rafael Varane. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And it's Azar. Vinicius Junior. That intervention was very necessary. Hazard with the delivery. And that is that. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Mane. Mohamed Salah. That's a brilliant interception. Alaba. Thiago. Goretzka. Perisic. Well positioned to make that interception. Alexander-Arnold. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Out towards the flank. And it's Perisic. And here's Lewandowski! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling,
Terrible mistake. Shaqiri. Liverpool yet to have a shot on target. Wijnaldum. And here's Mane. Javi Martinez. And here's Muller. Robertson. Fabinho hoists it forward. Javi Martinez. Perisic. And here's Muller. Fence has got rid of that. And it's been taken straight back. Shaqiri. Now it's Roberto Firmino. A real chance to break. Kimmich positions himself well and cuts it out. Javi Martinez. And here's Mane. Oh, real danger here. Goretzka. Javi Martinez. That has put a stop to that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Alaba. And it's Mane. And here's Roberto Firmino. That intervention was very necessary. That's gone a long way up and away. Fabinho. So who can spark this game into life? And Mane! He's scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Wijnaldum. Shaqiri drives it forward. He's got away. Firmino. Oh, that is asking for... Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Thiago. Goretzka. Perisic. And the first 45 minutes are up. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Liverpool ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again then. Oh, some tackle that. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Mane hits one. They are rampant. And they are cruising away. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Forward it goes. And it's Mane. Goretzka. Javi Martinez. And here's Muller. Lewandowski. Gomez with a fine tackle. Now the counter. Over to the left. Mane. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Kimmich gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Robertson tries to stroke it through.
Bayern Munich have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Fabinho cuts it out. And it's Salah. Out to the left it goes. Wijnaldum. Fabinho spreads it towards the left. The message is clear. None shall pass. Shaqiri. Shaqiri with a long pass. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Robertson has been caught there. It's a foul. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Van Dijk. Wijnaldum. It's Lewandowski. Now it's Shaqiri. Good ball, it's found its target. Has a hit! He's kicked it out just.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Repelled by the keeper. Going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Muller, and he's cut it out. Dashing forward at pace. Mane gets it back, gets away from his opponent. Mane, crowd calling for him to shoot. And a shot! It's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And that really is so impressive.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Muller. Lewandowski has given away a free kick. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Gnabry. Koeman. And here's Lewandowski. Perisic has come loose. Fabinho gets it back. Now it's Mane. Mane! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit.
Chance! And that's wide.
Milner put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Timely intervention. Koeman. Now it's Muller. That is very well defended. Lewandowski. It's on a plate. He's had a goal! He has done it! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Boateng battles to win it back. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. That'll be a throw. Fabinho goes looking. Perisic. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And already we're underway here. Goes for goal! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, a breakthrough already. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Money! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Liverpool grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Barkley. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Alisson deals with it effortlessly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Stones positions himself well and cuts it out. Zago tries to get it forward quickly. Van Dijk. He's got the... has a goal! Keane. Rashford. Lobs it in gently. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Milner. And here's Mane. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's played forward. And it's Firmino. Liverpool have a free kick. Milner. He's gone for it! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Stones attempts a clearance. Maguire gets it away. And it's Salah. Lovely feet. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Fabinho goes looking. England are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Milner. Wijnaldum. Milner. It's Salah! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Dyer. Sterling. And it's Rashford. Rashford. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we're already back underway here.
England don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back, though.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Sterling. Dyer does well to read it and intercepts. Done very well to intervene. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Keane. Zago does well there. Alert. And it's Salah. And here's Mane. And here's Roberto Firmino. Jordan Henderson. Forward it goes. Rashford not easily shrugged off the ball. He gets past his man. Oh, good interception.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Oh, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Talk about singling someone out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Mane. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Barkley. Let down by a lack of act. Firmino!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the through ball is intercepted. Fabinho. Salah. And here's Roberto Firmino. Wijnaldum. Mohamed Salah has created one goal already. It's come loose. And it's Salah.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it has a pop! And yes, it's there!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers.
And he has been fouled there. And there aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. This certainly looks appetising. He's gone direct. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Salah. He's in! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And here's Rashford. Sterling.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Barkley.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's a loose ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open.